Hello everyone, this is my Spring Boot for System project. This is a full stack application. I use Spring Boot for the backend and jQuery AJAX for the frontend. This is my main dashboard, and from here I can navigate to customer, item and order pages. First I will go to customer page. This is the UI where I manage customer. Now let's look at the code. This is the custom HTML file. You can see the table and the input field here. Also, I have written jQuery AJAX script at the bottom to connect this page with my Spring Boot backend. Next, this is my item management page. Here I can add and update items. And this is the item HTML and JS code. Just like the custom page, I use AJAX to send item data as JSON to server. This makes the page work without refreshing. Now the most important part, the order page. This is where I place new order. I can select customers and items from the drop downs. Here is the order HTML code. It is a bit more complex because it manages the cart table and calculate the total price. Now let's look at the backend architecture. I have organized my project into several packages to keep it clean. Controller to handle HTTP request. Service for my business logic. Repository for database operation. Entity which represent my database table. DTO to transfer data safely. Exception for proportional error handling. And util for common utility classes. This layer architecture makes my POS system very easy to maintain and scale. Now I will go to the customer page. Here I can save, update and delete customer. Now let's look at the code. This is the custom HTML and AJAX script. I use POS to save and put to update data. When I send this data, I goes to the customer control in my backend. As you can see, I use the customer DTO to receive the data safely. I also add Jakarta validation in the DTO to make sure the name and address are correct before saving to the database. Next, this is my item management page. I can manage all my products here. This is the item HTML and JS code. I use AJAX to send item data as JSON to the server. In the backend, the item control handles these requests. I use the item DTO with not blank and pattern annotation to validate the unit price and quality. This layered approach keeps my code clean and protects the database entities. The most critical part is place order. When I place an order, the system performs two main tasks: saving the order details and updating the item stock. I use the transactional annotation here. This ensures that if any part of the process fails, the database will roll back to stay consistent. Now let's see how the frontend talks to the backend. I use jQuery AJAX to send request. I will save this customer now. Look at the network tab. You can see a POS request sent to the server. The data is transferred in JSON format. This happens in the background, so the UI update installing without refreshing the entire page. Finally, I implemented a global exception handle using REST control advice. This catches any errors and returns a structured API response. This project helped me master REST API development. Thank you for watching my video.